Hey everyone, it's Pico and welcome to ZAAZ. So today, coming at you live on Facebook, we are talking about back pain. And not just back pain, any kind of back strain, stress, any kind of buildup, anything of that sort. We're going to talk about how we can use our ZAAZ machine to relieve some of that strain and stress. So let's go ahead and let's turn our machine on and let's get warmed up. First, couple of things to talk about. Now, if you've taken one of our classes before, you probably have heard this before, but I'm going to go over it. The wider your stance, you're going to get a teeter-totter feeling, kind of a wibble wobble in your hips. Now that's really going to test your balance and stability. If that's not what you're looking for, you're not quite ready for that, go ahead and bring your feet closer together. If you bring your feet all the way together, you're not going to have that wibble wobble feeling, that teeter totter, but you're still going to get that pure vibration up through your body. Now the other aspect is the speed of your machine. Now a lot of people say, oh, what is one speed for each position? And there really isn't one speed for each position. Speed is mostly accommodating to yourself. We want to make sure you're the most comfortable and you're getting the most out of each class and position, and that you can really only alter your speed to how you feel comfortably. Today, when we're talking about back pain, I am going to recommend we go for higher speeds. A lot of my clients say that higher speeds, like 50s and up, even 40s, they say that they get kind of a massage effect from their machine, and that's what we're really looking for today, is that massage effect. We really want to get the vibration moving up through our legs all the way into our back. Now, whole body vibration, our ZAAZ machine is great because what it's doing is it's creating this new circulation running up through all the joints. And we're going to go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a standing T. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to do a standing T where you bring your hands all the way out to your sides. And we're going to start by rotating left all the way as far as you comfortably can. Now, this is a great way to warm up, especially anything for your back, because what we're doing is we just opened up all these joints all the way through the spine, and now with all these newly opened joints, we're allowing the vibration to move up through the body. Now let's do the same thing on the right. Good. As comfortably as you can, try to lock eyes with a hand behind you, and rotate as far as you can, opening up all the joints from the ankles up through the knees, the hips, the spine, and all the way up through the neck. So here's a good place to start to figure out what speed you're going to be most comfortable with. I'm choosing to go with those high speeds. I really want that pure vibration, that massage effect, and I want that vibration going all the way up through my back, opening up these joints, and then allowing the vibration to move up, circulating new areas of the back. Good. Let's do it one more time on the right. And one more time. Let's go ahead. We're going to raise our arms all the way up, and we're going to stretch as far as we possibly can. We're elongating the spine, just opening up every way we possibly can. Reach, 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 and come down. Good. So the first position we're going to do is called cat to cow. If you've ever taken yoga, you probably know this position. Now we're really going to mostly focus on the cat position opposed to the cow position. So what you do, make sure that you're not locking your knees, but you do want to keep them straight. You're going to bend over from your hips. You're going to rest your forearms on the support bars ahead. Now usually if we're doing yoga, we'd do a cat to cow variation. So we'd go into cow, and then we'd arch our back up into cat. And cat is where we really want to pay attention right now. So if you notice right away, when you're in cow and your back is curved in and your lower back and your chest is up, you're probably feeling most of the vibration going right to your butt. Now, if you take this motion, making sure your legs are straight, go ahead, tilt your pelvis in and curve out your back, and you'll feel right away that all that vibration moves into your lower back. This is one of my favorite positions to just maintain and stay here for a while. I can really start to hunch over a little bit. And I know it seems a little ironic because hunching is usually what we correlate back pain with. But if you hunch here and you really allow your pelvis and your belly button to curve in and your back curve, you're going to get all that vibration kind of surpassing your butt and going right into your back. So you can spend a couple seconds here. If you're doing this on your own, spend as much time as you want right here and play around with the position of your feet and your knees. You know, you'll notice if you bend your knees, all the vibration is going into your thighs. But if you straighten out your knees, not quite locking them because we don't want to lock them, but if you straighten them out, you feel that vibration bypass your legs and really mostly go up into your back. Good. So let's go over a couple more positions. And with all these positions I'm showing you, you might find one that you like the most. Everyone is going to be different. So that's why I'm going to show you a couple variations of each position, and you're going to find what works best for you. So if you need to alter your speed at all, go ahead and do so. I'm staying with a high speed. I'm up towards the 50s, 60s. Not everyone can tolerate that, so start where you're most comfortable. We're going to step off of the machine. Again, we're going to bend over from our hips, bending our knees, and with open hands, we're going to press our body into the plate. Now from here, you can let your head hang down, and you can start to put more weight into your hands. You can move your feet back a little bit and really start to let your heels come off the ground so you're just on your toes and you're really pushing all of your upper body weight into the plate. Now what's happening here is the more body weight we push into the plate, the vibration is moving up our body, up through our arms and our wrists and into my shoulders and upper back. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you have a couple variations here. You can go ahead and you can grab something soft. I'm going to use a yoga mat. I'm going to lay it right at the base of my machine, and I'm going to get onto my knees. From here, now I'm going to put my hands on the machine again, and I'm going to put my body weight into my upper body and allow the plate to distribute most of my weight. Now again, you can really experiment with the cat and cow position again here, just like we did standing. You can experiment right here. So when you're on all fours, you can go ahead and arch your back out. Right away when I arch my back out and I let my head drop down, I feel that go right in between my shoulder blades, all that upper back. And then if I curve my back out and I do cow and let my chest come up, I feel the vibration move into my shoulders more. So definitely experiment, and you can keep going back and forth. Make sure you take big, deep breaths and exhale with each movement. Good. All right, so the last variation I want to show you guys, not a lot of people think about this, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit on our machine. So what you do, and your machine does come with two different plates. You have the soft plate and the hard plate. So decipher, a lot of people like to go with the softer plate if they're sitting on the machine or putting their hands on the machine. It's totally up to you. I'm using hard plate right now because it doesn't make much of a difference for me. Holding onto your support bars, lower yourself down onto the middle of the machine. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to take open hands. You're going to put your hands down on the plate, and from here, you're going to push up on the plate. So imagine as if you were trying to lift your butt off of the machine. You're pressing the heels of your palms as deep into the machine as you can, and right away, that's like, I think this is probably my favorite for back pain and any kind of back tension. I personally, with my clients and being in the gym industry, I am lifting lots of weights, I'm on my ZAAZ, I'm doing everything with weights, so I hold a lot of strain in my shoulders and my upper and lower back. So I am on my ZAAZ almost daily trying to release some of that tension. It's always better sleep whenever I release tension using my ZAAZ before bed. But this is probably my favorite one because this one you can just hang out. I go ahead, I put my hands down, I press through the plate, and you can just literally hang out here. It feels like an amazing massage running up through your shoulders. You can practice moving your head around, see what feels best. Maybe you're someone who wants to look forward the whole time, or you start to slowly drop your head and let it hang. See how the different tension feels. Maybe you're someone who doesn't want to press too hard onto the plate. Maybe you just like to let your hands stay there, or maybe you really want to press hard through the plate and lift your butt up. So with all these positions, it's specific for each person. You know, some people have more strain in their lower back. Perhaps they want to do more cat to cow. Some people are holding it all in their upper body, their shoulders, their neck, and maybe they prefer to sit on the machine or do those on their knees. But I definitely recommend if you're doing anything on your knees, go ahead and get some kind of yoga mat, soft surface when going down and doing that. So besides that, try all these positions, see what works for you. I'm going to head over right to Facebook and see if anyone has some questions quick. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. We will answer them. And if you're watching this later in the day and you missed the actual live portion, you can still leave any comments throughout the day, and we will get back to them. Okay, let's see. So with all these positions... All right. So no questions yet, but what... Oh, here's a question. Donda said, what speed are you using? So I mentioned this in the beginning. With speed, it's really a custom to every single person. It's specific to what you're looking for. So when we're doing things where we're trying to relieve strain and stress, especially in the upper body. I'm going for higher speeds. So I was keeping a 50 speed throughout today's class. I really want those higher speeds because I want that pure vibration. A lot of my clients say it feels like a massage effect. So that's definitely what we're going for. So besides that, if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. I hope this helped, and keep moving with ZAAZ.